If you're not finding big bucks on Michigan public land, guys, you are missing this, okay? We found the rubs, we found the sheds, and we found the major travel routes, and I'm going to be showing you on how we did that. Also, too, guys, I'm going to be showing you one of my hidden secrets that brings in bucks year after year, okay? So just sit back, relax, stick with us, because this gets a whole lot better throughout the video. So here we go. Oh, wow, look at this, guys. Look at this. Wow, look at this. Dive into this episode, guys, can you do me a huge favor? Hit that like and subscribe button right now. We really appreciate it. We want to keep on going up on those numbers, but we cannot do this without y'all. So if you can, give us a like and subscribe. That would be great. And here we go, guys, our 2026 Northern Michigan Public Land Scouting Trip. So hopefully you guys like this episode. Hopefully you learn a thing or two, and we'll see you on the next one. Enough of the yapping. Let's get right back into the action and enjoy this episode, guys. Later. What's going on, guys? How we doing? Matt, Michigan Boneheads Outdoors here with Pop. We're on our way, getting to the gas station. It's probably about, what time is it? Probably about 9:30 in the morning. Yes.
The sun
is the sun is due, whatever. Yeah, so it's 9:15. We just got to the, just got back from the, put the shit in drive instead of reverse.
Those John Finance didn't work for him.
Yeah, but got to the gas station, got some pizza, got some stuff to eat real quick, and then we're heading out, guys. We got a whole arsenal of cameras ready to go. We got 8 Spy Point Flex M's and 2 of our solar powered cameras that we're going to be putting out once we get to the woods there, and we're going to be going and taking you to our spots and showing you how we set them up and
say where they're at.
Yeah, we're not going to say where they're at, obviously, because I'm pretty sure everybody can attest, if you hunt Michigan public land like how we do, that's the last thing you want to do is to show everybody where you hunt at. So, but sorry for the shakiness. I do have a new thing here that I'm trying on here that's holding the camera, so it looks like it's getting kind of shaky, but we will see you in the woods later, guys. All right, guys, here we go. We're going in. Been waiting a long time to get this work done, so it's kind of crazy. There's still a little bit of snow, so, but we're diving in. We'll see you at the spot. Look at, here we go. Now we're getting into some of the sign. That is, oh, that's to the knee, so that's probably about a 2-year-old. There's one right here. There's one right there, guys. There's a smaller one back up in there. We're getting close to our spot. This is telling me that this is definitely getting hit during the rut. See, here's a small one right here. There's a small one right here. That's a real dinky one. What Dan would say, that's a Ricky size rub there. But this is the spot right here where I'm really, elk rub there. Yeah, there's a lot of elk rubs, a lot of stuff. But what I like about here, guys, is that we just came from the bottom and now we're on higher ground. Okay, we're on higher ground, but the higher ground stretches. All this is higher ground, and it's surrounded by swamp. And that's what I really like. That's what I really wanted to keen in on. So here's some elk rubs over here. Real high elk rubs. Look at that. That's pretty cool, huh? But a lot of water. A lot of water. We don't know if we can get in there or not. But this is one of the spots right here. Real nice, real nice area. Yeah, so guys, so we got to our spot here, but it is just completely flooded with water. And so there's another way. I don't know if we can get in here this year with all this water. I know that there's another way that we can get in here. No, for scouting to put a camera in there. Because I know there's another way to get in here, but you have to go all the way down and then come back up. I don't know if we can do that. And that's, I don't know, you guys probably can't hear it, but you can hear the river pretty roaring. So we'll see if we can get on out of here and see if we can find another way. All right, guys, here we are. We just got done putting one of the Spy Point Flex M's up right here, okay? And what we got is that it is pointing directly to a mock scrape right here, all right? What I like about this spot, guys, is that everything converges right here, as you can see. Just surrounded by security, okay? It's April 14th, around probably 11 o'clock. So we're gonna see what hits our mock scrape and what's gonna be on the Spy Point Flex M's over here. But I'm gonna go and I'm gonna see, because right now this whole entire point where I'm trying to get to, as you can possibly see, is surrounded by water here. The river's risen because of the snow and stuff. So I'm gonna see if I can get around that area here, kind of go around this way so I can get over to that corner. Over that corner, that's where I got pictures of Bono last year. So we're gonna try to get over that way and possibly see what's on that transition line, because you already know there's probably going to be some potential big stuff on that transition line. So, but I like this spot. As you can see right behind me, there's a mega trail that dips down into the bedding here. Like I said, there's a lot of water here, but once that water's gone, there holds a ton of deer in here. So we're gonna go see what we can find. So we caught another nice rub that's probably about thigh high to the center. So that's probably about 2 and a 3-year-old. It's probably the same buck that we've been finding the rubs over that way. Really nice. But what I'm looking at is this potential opening here. What I like about it is that it kind of does like a bowl. As you can see, the transition line on that other side there that runs all the way around. This is all thicket in the middle here. So that's what I want to do, is I want to get on the back side of this opening and follow that transition line to get to this other back side of this point, see what we can find. Another rub here too, and the same one that we were just back in there. So it looks like what he's doing is that he's cruising. Looks like there's just a tiny slight elevation ridge top here, and he is cruising this completely surrounded by thicket. So that is awesome. Like I said, it's a hit on both sides. So he's going back and forth, definitely through here. So we're gonna walk this ridge top and we're gonna keep on following and potentially being able to see where he is coming from. So guys, check this out. Look what I just found here. We're possibly on the trail of Bono. Goes right to the point to where we got pictures of him last year, okay? And it's an old rub, but it might have been hit just a little bit last year. Guys, look how big this is. To the center, to my waist. So it's, whew, that's a big rub. That's a really big rub. So we're gonna keep on going down this trail here and see if we could find any more clues for him. So, all right, guys, we're at spot number 2. Here we go. We got another mock scrape ready to go right here. We're going to be hitting it with some of the Scrape Doctor, some scrape magic, okay? This is awesome stuff right here. Okay, so as you can see behind me, all these historical rubs, all this, there's thicket on either side that converge to right here and dips down into this point here. Okay, this is where 60 yards in is where we got pictures of Bono also too. We're kind of in his bedroom, or you know, his little neck of the woods here. So got a scrape, mock scrape, hitting it with some Scrape Doctor. Okay, Scrape Magic, let's do it. So as you can see, guys, how low this scrape is. You don't want it super high. You want to be able to have the fawns and the does and everything hit it as well. So all you have to do, guys, is get your mock scrape ready, hit it with some Scrape Magic, get it all on the little fern here, and then that's it. One thing I do gotta say, guys, is I absolutely love our Spy Point Flex M's. Guys, I'm telling you right now, these northern swamps here, these cameras absolutely work great. Okay, if anybody knows what I'm talking about, northern Michigan swamps, it's hard for reception. Okay, what I like about these Spy Point Flex M's, guys, is that'll bounce continuously to the better tower for service. So I absolutely love them. See, it's actually getting ready to go right now. And what we are going to do is hit test picture. That way I know that it'll send me a picture to my phone to make sure that everything is working. Right now, I don't have service in my phone, okay? And I use T-Mobile. This has service. So that just tells you how good these are actually picking up signal. So I absolutely love Spy Point Flex M's. Like I said, we got another spot done. Spot number 3 for Bono, calling it the Bono Highway. There's another right there. There's another mock scrape ready, sprayed down with Scrape Doctor. I mean, it's going to be awesome, guys. So we're going to set this up. We're going to close this, and we are on to the next spot. I feel like we have really good spots narrowed for Bono now. I have 3 cameras in kind of like a 140 by 140 by 140 triangle that is leading to the spot where I know that I caught pictures of him where he crosses the river. So I feel like I am really honed down in any area that he wants to cross at. I feel like I got a camera ready to go, and it is ready with Scrape Doctor as well. So come to see if this right here, this is the Mac Daddy right here. Here we go, right here, and then there's the scrape there. Got it down here. This is going to be awesome. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be flat out honest awesome with that. Oh wow, look at this, guys. Look at this. Wow, look at this. Look at that. What in the world is... What is that? Hey, let's flip the camera around. Look at that, guys. Hey, looks like something got a hold of that. It's definitely deer fur. So let's look around. Oh, look over here. Here we go. Got some more fur right here. Some elk poopies. But got some more fur right here. Oh, there's some more fur right here. Something got a hold of it. I don't see anything dead. That's a clump. But look at this, guys. Look at the trail. As you can see, and I got that box scrape right here, and it leads, and it follows the transition line down and goes right to where I believe Bono's bedroom is at. So we're gonna see what that bad boy right there produces with some Scrape Doctor. This is gonna be awesome. So
You don't
Okay.
have any.
I do.
I got it.
All right, guys, we're going back. Completely new, different spot now. Vinyl stuff is done. Now we're making our way to the spot that we had probably about 3 to 4 big time shooters in here at one point. We call this the salad bar. Around October 1st, almost to Halloween, this spot is really, really hot. So we're gonna go in here, get this spot all taken care of, and then scout it just a tad bit more. There might be some things that we want to tweak, and then go from there. So see you at the spot. Look at this, guys. So we just found, wrapped all the way around. That is well up to my belly. Look at that. And look how high if you hit them. Just going down this ravine right here, coming up to here. It's a big time travel marker. That's what we're looking for there. All right, guys, here we go. We're at the other spot now. Like I said, we're gonna be hitting it with some scrape magic. Got the scrape doctor rope here. We just got done walking all this, and we found one hell of a rub post, didn't we? So it was just absolutely awesome. I'll show it to you guys right now. What we just realized too is the reason why there's a lot of deer that come through here. There's oak bench. There's oaks up that way. They come down here. It's kind of like a bench, flattens here, and then it dips down into these ravines that you can see with all the pines and stuff. It gets really, really thick, and they're able to cross wherever they want to cross down that way. So we walked down that way over there, and we found a whole bunch of rubs and stuff like that, and everything is leading to right here. So we were on the right spot. We just wanted to make sure what we were able to find was right. So got the next spot here, hitting it with, like I said, hitting it with some scrape magic, and we're gonna see what the magic is, guys. Get it really nice and coated on the fray. Like I said before, guys, you want to be able to have every single deer hit this, you know, fawns, does, bigger bucks. I'm about 5'8", 5'9", so this should give you kind of a height reference here. So like I said, April 14th, we're gonna see. We just freshened up the scrape, got the scrape doctor out, so here we go. Look at the size of this rub. Look at that.
Put your hand around it.
Look at this.
Monster.
Megas. We found the mother lode of rubs. Okay, we're in the area right here, guys, in this little pine thicket. We're in the area of what we call the deer Elias. Okay, he is probably about 6.5, maybe 7 years old. He's a big time brute. And look what we just found. Look at that. I mean, just up to my belly here. And if you can, pan on over here. We got another one here. Okay, we got another one over on this side, over this way. It's a smaller buck. But then we got another one in also adjacent into here. As you can see, into the pines here. Got one adjacent into there. Everything seems like it's going back and forth through here, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow this in. We're gonna dive into here, and just a little note, follow me. Don't do this. Please don't do this. Let's respect the woods here, okay? So if you find trash or anything, let's pick it up, because a lot of people just don't care.
Well,
We
eventually
care.
it's going to get broke and somebody's
Yeah,
going to get hurt.
you know, or it can, like I said, cut deer or whatever it may be and get infected or whatever. So let's pick up trash. But for right now, like I said, guys, we're gonna dive in to what we can potentially think that Elias is living into. So let's go do it. All right, guys, I don't know if you can see it. Hey, right there, guys. We're on the board, Dad.
Second one we found.
Nice little 8-point.
Oh yeah, it is a
Nice little small 8-point there. You're still recording?
yeah.
Nice little small 8-point. Awesome. Look at that. So like I said, we're following the rubs in here, and because of the freeze, I don't know if pan on over, because of the freeze, man, there's just constant bedding. I mean, everywhere that they could really bed down. Whole bunch of poopies in here, everything like that. So, and it was just laying right there. So look at that. On the board. So look at this, guys, right here. We found this rub too. Like I said, we're coming in out of the thicket here, and we found this. A lot of people will probably say that this is elk, but what I'm thinking is, because look at the other trees that were broken from the storm. This one's still bent, and this one got hit after the freeze. So what I think what he's doing is that he's walking in here. Like I said, we're on Elias here, and he's just rubbing back and forth, because the rub goes basically all the way down. Like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but little tiny white hairs, so I really feel like that's his head, and he's really in here aggressively rubbing this back and forth. So we're gonna keep on going and see what we could find. So I feel like we're on a really good path to find Elias finally. So let's do it. Like I said, guys, here we go. We got the just a rope here, okay? And what you guys want to do, like I said, is get your scrape magic here. Hit the rope pretty good. Probably about 5 or 6 sprays. And you really want to get the fray. 4 is plenty. We'll go 5, okay? So we're gonna do that. And then what we're gonna do, guys, is, like I said, we got the just beads from the scrape doctor here. What I like about this is that the jar, what you guys want to do is that there's like a little dome in the jar, okay? And that's how much you want to put inside the scrape. What these beads do, guys, is they retract. So every time that there's moisture, it sucks up the moisture, and then when the moisture is releasing, it goes back into the dirt, right? So it's constantly, so you probably want to put like that much. So guys, it is constantly refreshing the scrape. So, which is awesome. So, like I said, guys, this is really awesome new product. Like I said, from the Scrape Doctor, just beads. Guys, if you want to use promo code Bonehead10, get you a nice little discount as well. Guys, we are really happy with partnering up with the Scrape Doctor this year. James came on over here yesterday, had a phenomenal time scouting with him, had a nice little sit down, which you're probably going to be seeing here pretty soon. And also with Mike's Outdoor Addiction, Mike Davis came on over. Awesome time, guys. So we had one heck of a time in the woods. I don't know if you guys can see, there's a rub there, there's a rub there, there's a rub there, there's a rub there. Everywhere right here, it's historical rubs. And I walked up there, and there's like a really heavy, thick brush, just blowdowns, briars. I mean, just crazy nasty stuff right there. So everything is telling me, as you can see, possibly on that rub, there's a line that goes right here. There's a heavy trail that goes right here. So we're gonna put Got the scrape down right here. Started it. I got this Spy Point Flex M cell camera right there, pointed right here. Like I said, for you guys, we're gonna be hit it with a little bit of Scrape Magics, and we're gonna try the new Scrape Doctor Just Beads. You know, so let's see what this Spy Point Flex M can capture. So this is one spot. I'm gonna go up this spine, and I'm gonna go see what else we can find, and then just load this whole entire ridge system up. You know, this goes for quite a few 100 yards. So we're just at the bottom. I'm liking what I'm seeing at the bottom. I'm pretty sure this is where a lot of the sign is going to be, is at the bottom, but I do want to see what's going on up there. So like I said, we're gonna hit it with the magic, Scrape Magic, and hit it with the Just Beads, and then we're gonna go see what we can find up on this spine. So stay tuned. The reason why this is so good, guys, is because now look, got a ridge system here, ridge system here, ridge system here, ridge system here, and then another ridge system here. It's basically kind of like a thermal hub. Hubs are amazing, amazing cruising for the rut. You know, each one of these bucks can hit these ridges and scent check 3 or 4 without even committing to this scrape here. So the key is to see, the cameras will tell me what ridge is going to be the best to get on. You know, do I need to get on over there, or over here, or over here, or over here? You know, this one will tell me once we have all the info, and that's how I'm going to hunt it. So like I said, little thermal hub. Like I said, I got a ridge system here, got a ridge system here, got a ridge system here, got a small ridge right here, and then I got this other ridge just in the back here, all converging to right here. So mega thermal hub. This is awesome. How we doing, guys? We're here at the last day. We're heading out. We were going to go hit another spot, but honestly, with all the flooding and stuff that's going on right now, and I seen the southern Michigan got hit with some tornadoes. I don't know how bad the detours are, and plus like that, you know, so it's going to take us a little bit to get home anyways, but sorry again for the shaky arm. But what do you think that we got done? We got some stuff done today.
Some stuff done.
You know,
Yep.
So Elias is back into the picture now. He's all around. Put your seatbelt on.
Oh.
He's running around. We're lucky to see him. You know, like I said, he's a 6.5 to 7-year-old public land giant. We know he's an absolute giant by the rubs. Then we're on with Bono, which was awesome because we had the Scrape Doctor himself, James Holm, and Mike from Mike's Outdoor Addiction come on over and help me out. Like I said, guys, maybe they could see something that I'm not seeing or whatever. But the main spot that we did want to go to, it was completely underwater. So we are possibly going to be coming back up in July just to do a last little jump in. And
Tweak it a little bit.
and tweak it a little bit. Possibly James and Mike will be over for that trip as well. That would be pretty cool. Like I said, this deer is probably about 5.5, years old, and he's already this year. James and Mike were saying that he was already in the mid 140s this year. So who knows what's he going to blow into this upcoming year. So got him. Plus we got a whole plethora of bucks running around. We got a couple nice 10s from last year. Got Jimmy 2-time still running around. He's a mainframe 6. He's a pretty big 6. Like I said, the chase for Elias is back on. Got Bono. We got some pretty nice bucks this upcoming year. So it'll be really, really interesting on what 2026, 2027 brings. So like I said,
Providing the law holds out.
yeah, providing the law. Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen with that, but we will know come May. They're going to be doing it and Gaylord, I guess, apparently. So we're gonna be sticking, like I said, we're gonna be sticking to that like glue. So also too, shout out to Tammy from Sheridan Valley Motel. We love that. Awesome friend. She's been there for us for the past couple of years now, and we couldn't ask for a better friendship with that. So if you're ever in the Lewiston area, stay at Sheridan Valley Motel, okay? But right now, guys, we're about to get some gas, and we're about to head on out, and we'll be seeing you in the next video, possibly in July. Later, guys.